The COVID-19 pandemic, which began in early 2020, brought about unprecedented changes to nearly every aspect of life. Among the most significant shifts was the rapid adoption of remote work. What was once a perk offered by a handful of forward-thinking companies became a necessity for millions of employees worldwide. Almost overnight, offices were abandoned, and kitchen tables, spare bedrooms, and home offices became the new workspaces. This article explores the rise of remote work, its impact on businesses and employees, the challenges it presents, and how it has reshaped the future of work. We'll also examine the long-term implications of this shift and what it means for the global workforce. Before the pandemic, remote work was a growing trend but far from mainstream. According to a 2019 report by Buffer, a software company specializing in social media management, 99% of remote workers wanted to continue working remotely at least part-time for the rest of their careers. However, only about 7% of U.S. employers offered remote work options to most or all of their employees. The benefits of remote work pre-2020 included flexibility, cost savings for companies, and access to a global talent pool. Employees could better balance work and personal life, companies saved on office space and utilities, and employers were no longer limited by geographic location when hiring. However, challenges such as a lack of infrastructure, feelings of isolation among remote workers, and trust issues from managers who struggled to believe employees could be productive outside the office persisted. Despite these challenges, remote work was gaining traction, particularly in tech and creative industries. Companies like GitLab, Zapier, and Basecamp were fully remote, serving as pioneers in the space. When the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic in March 2020, governments around the world implemented lockdowns to curb the spread of the virus. Offices, schools, and public spaces closed, forcing businesses to adapt quickly. The sudden shift to remote work saw mass adoption, with companies that had never considered remote work having no choice but to implement it. Technology became a lifeline, with tools like Zoom, Slack, Microsoft Teams, and Google Workspace becoming essential for communication and collaboration. Many employers feared that productivity would plummet, but the opposite often proved true. The rapid adoption of remote work was made possible by advancements in technology. Cloud computing, high-speed internet, and collaboration tools allowed employees to work from anywhere. Video conferencing became the new norm for meetings, and project management software helped teams stay organized. The shift to remote work had profound effects on employees, both positive and negative. On the positive side, many employees appreciated the flexibility to manage their schedules and spend more time with family. The elimination of commutes meant employees saved time and money, and studies showed that many employees were more productive at home, free from office distractions. However, the line between work and personal life became increasingly blurred, leading to burnout. Remote workers often missed the social interactions and camaraderie of the office, and the stress of the pandemic, combined with isolation, took a toll on mental health. Businesses also experienced significant changes as a result of the shift to remote work. Companies saved on office space, utilities, and other expenses, and they gained access to a global talent pool, allowing them to hire the best talent regardless of location. However, managing remote teams became a challenge, as managers had to adapt to leading teams they couldn't see in person. Maintaining company culture became more difficult, and with employees working from home, companies faced increased risks of data breaches and cyber attacks. As the pandemic waned and offices began to reopen, many companies adopted a hybrid work model, combining remote and in-office work. The benefits of hybrid work included flexibility for employees, cost efficiency for companies, and improved collaboration through in-person meetings and team-building activities. However, challenges such as inequity between remote and in-office employees, scheduling complexity, and the need for robust technology integration persisted. The rise of remote work has far-reaching implications for the future of work. Companies can now hire talent from anywhere, leading to a more diverse and inclusive workforce. Cities that were once hubs for certain industries may see a decline as workers move to more affordable areas. Offices may become collaboration hubs rather than places for individual work, and companies may opt for shorter, more flexible leases to adapt to changing needs. The role of technology will continue to grow, with AI and automation streamlining processes and virtual reality potentially creating immersive remote work experiences. While remote work offers many benefits, it also presents challenges that must be addressed. Burnout is a significant concern, and companies must encourage employees to establish clear boundaries between work and personal life while providing resources and support for mental health. Ensuring equity between remote and in-office employees is crucial, and companies should create inclusive policies and regularly check in with remote employees to ensure they feel included. Cybersecurity risks have increased with remote work, and companies must educate employees on best practices and invest in secure technology to protect company data. Leadership has never been more critical than in the era of remote work. Leaders must lead with empathy, understanding the unique challenges faced by remote employees and fostering a culture of open communication and transparency. Building trust is essential, and leaders should focus on outcomes rather than micromanaging employees' time while recognizing and rewarding their contributions. Adapting to change is also crucial, and leaders must be willing to learn and adapt as the workplace evolves, encouraging innovation and experimentation to find what works best for the team. As we look to the future, it's clear that remote work is here to stay. However, it will continue to evolve. Employees will demand even greater flexibility in how and where they work, and companies will prioritize employee well-being to attract and retain top talent. New technologies will emerge to enhance the remote work experience, and governments may introduce regulations to protect remote workers. Companies will need to develop policies that support a remote or hybrid workforce. The rise of remote work is one of the most significant shifts in the modern workplace. While it presents challenges, it also offers incredible opportunities for businesses and employees alike. By embracing flexibility, investing in technology, and prioritizing well-being, companies can thrive in this new era of work. As we move forward, the key to success will be adaptability. The future of work is not set in stone, and those who are willing to innovate and evolve will be best positioned to succeed. Remote work is not just a temporary response to a global crisis. It's a fundamental transformation of how we work, live, and connect.